All right, it's actually Tommy too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tommy and Yeyoung.
So basically, the plot is a girl who's taken into an orphanage, and basically, she has this trauma of losing her family, and the kids around them will kind of help her get through, and she'll basically accept them as like her new family, and
So I can go in more detail for the plot. So basically, uh, how it works is she enters the orphanage, and that's where it starts. And we slowly learn about sort of what's happened to her past through like flashbacks throughout the story. And she's constantly focused on her family, her parents, and she's always thinking about them. And then she also has like an item that she was actually given to like a present, right, from them. So we were thinking like a music box, and then it's broken. So she spends a lot of the time throughout and this is an animated short, by the way. So she spends a lot of time trying to fix that box. So she spends, every time at her desk working on it, and she ignores the orphans around her who are constantly trying to, bug her, but trying to liven up the mood, right? Because they feel like she's focused on the parents' death for so long that they want her to, feel better. So she ends up opening up to them eventually after some cute moments here and there, and then once once she opens up, she actually the climax happens, which is where um, basically the orphanage actually sets on fire, and everyone has to escape. And her name is Nora, she she escapes the orphanage, but then she forgets her music box. So she ends up going back into the orphanage and tries to get the music box back. But she finds actually one of the orphans inside. And so instead of taking her music box, she ends up taking the orphan and saving his or her life. Uh, and then at the end, the orphanage is burned down, and she ends up finding that she has like a family and people that she cares about, right, through the orphanage, and she finds like a whole new family, right? But she doesn't forget about her old family, and neither do like the other orphans too. So we were thinking of like as well, the orphan that she saves has the music box. Basically, there.
Ultimately, the music box too.
Right.
It's really hard because it's the rule, like when there's a fire, never enter the burning building for like any belongings. But then you have finding someone in there. That's such a that I don't know that just feels really strong, just because it causes conflicting emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like the plot. It's really good. Now, any comments? Anything you would change? The only debate I had was the end. After she saves the let's say other girl, if it's a girl, should it stop right there and the other girl has the music box, or do we have to show that she finds a family and this and that? Means we want a fully happy ending. I'm also thinking about how much work you have to crank to get it done. I'm always the type that tries to be very minimalistic and kind of come down to the bare bones. But yeah.
Just to kind of build off what you said about the ending, I wonder if instead of finding the music box, like maybe this girl she saves knows the song that's in the music box. So like she doesn't get the box back, but she still has that.
we were actually thinking about the kid like staying in the room because the orphan knows how precious her music box is. So I was thinking that maybe in the end she'll be like, oh, even though the music box is gone, it's worth to save her. But then she like is gonna like open her like maybe hands and like show it to her, like, oh, I was actually grabbing it for you. And then after like maybe a couple of years, I was gonna have like a little scene of her fixing the music box, and she shares that music with everyone.
I think it's actually what she's saying is stronger. Because instead of having the object come back, is even more powerful because it would be very unexpected. Remember the component, the surprise is really hard to pull together. Because it's rarely you find a short that ends with the element of surprise. And what Gabriella highlighted right now would be the element of surprise, by which maybe orphan that is saved and Nora are next to each other, and in the fleeting moment in which Nora feels like Box is gone, the other girl starts singing the song. You know, something, and then it ends right there. You know what I mean? That they find families. I mean, it's all about, in a way, the music box and the kids. So I feel like what she came up with, to me, is stronger than having to rescue the whole object, having the kids finding families. I think that would be stronger to me. What do you guys think? Awesome. Thank you, guys. You rock. And you have a storyboard, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no doubt. I think good job. I love it. I mean, we didn't look at the storyboards, but I'm sure they have it because they are. You guys are all hardworking, and I'm